So, lads, it is official that Indiana are going to be hosting the WNBA All-Star game next year, which is, again, absolutely crazy. Actually, it's not. They did host the NBA All-Star game this year, didn't they? And I assume the reason is, I think that they have a different stadium in the NBA. All-Star 2024 attendance. Because I think they had a different stadium, which was obviously over 190,000 fans in attendance over the total of it. Okay, only 17,000. So, yeah, it is. It was just in their normal arena. But the Indiana Fever are going to be hosting All-Star Weekend, which is no surprise because you can see, as far as Indiana is concerned, like they have 1,193% upgrade in jersey sales. That would be probably 5,000% if they actually made enough jerseys. Like that is including the fact that there are simply put not enough jerseys to supply to meet the demand. It says here 38 games national TV. They haven't played 38 games. I don't get that. But the amount of fans that the Fever have and the amount of fans in Indiana is crazy. It guarantees you sell out the All-Star game. I know they sold out the All-Star game this year. I know they did sell it out this year. That's all I can say. They did sell the All-Star game out this year. But, like, there is absolutely gonna be a sellout. Gonna be a sellout because she's gonna be in the All-Star game. She's probably gonna be a team captain. Like, considering the votes are as much it's 50% fan vote, and there's no way that they screw over the player vote and everything to not make her team captain. And we can't have another year of Team Stewie versus Team Asia. Just give one of them. Heck, even if it's freaking Team Enrique. I don't care if it's Team Enrique. I don't care if it's Team Angel Reese. Just not another Team Stewie versus Team Asia for like the 18th freaking time at All-Star Weekend. I think it should be Team Caitlin versus Team Angel. Now that is an All-Star Weekend team. That is a freaking All-Star Weekend game people want to watch. Or just go normal, go East v West. Just go East v West. But yeah, it's quite interesting to see, and I think it's going to be a hell of an All-Star Weekend. I think that Caitlin Clark is going to be at the NBA All-Star Weekend. Like, that's probably what I would say is more likely. I think she's going to be at that NBA All-Star Weekend. So, you know the Sabrina versus Steph shootout? I think it's going to be Steph and Clay kind of back on the one team again. I think it's going to be Steph and Clay versus Caitlin Clark and Sabrina Ionescu. That's going to be a hell of a three-point shootout. And I think that that's much bigger. That's much bigger for the WNBA than just just Caitlin Clark being the three-point contest, especially during a shooting slump, and probably not going to be quite as effective as she's expected to be. But what does this mean? What does this mean for the rest of the league? Like, a lot of people are going mad about it not being in New York. League will announce the news later this week. Hold it at Lucas Oil Stadium. If they can't hold it at a football stadium, why not? Why not? But if it does have a roof, why not at this stage? The city of Indianapolis should hold it at the football stadium. Business decision, you got to go where the most tickets are sold for All-Star games. That way you get the local fans, people traveling to see. The arena will be packed. I genuinely do think that if it's in Indiana, there you could possibly, especially if Caitlin Clark's as good next year as she is this year, I think you release the tickets and then you see how the tickets are being sold. And if you need to move it to a football stadium, move it to a football stadium. Move it to a football stadium. See how it is. See if you'll sell out. If you can sell out a football stadium for an All-Star game, it'll be crazy. Like, as a viewer, I don't know if you're going to see anything looking at basketball in a football stadium, but also I know they have boxing fights in a football stadium. I've been in the Principality Stadium in Cardiff to watch WWE. You can't see anything. It's just about being there more so than anything. It could be one of the biggest games in... It'll be the biggest game in women's basketball history. Hey, Caitlin Clark played in a football stadium before, didn't she? I think they did play, didn't they? Yeah, they play... I was about to say, it's like... Iowa played in front of 55,000 people. I keep forgetting that this happened, so why not? If Caitlin Clark's Iowa team can draw 55,000 people to a game playing outdoors, why the hell not? Why not? They played against DePaul in 2024. Or was it, sorry, 2023? They played in October. Yeah, why not? Why not go and put it there? It does show again. I do think there's no real stopping in the growth of women's basketball right now. I think until there's an injury, women's sport is growing. Women's basketball is growing. And it's maybe not growing a crazy amount in America, but you're seeing it like overseas. Like again, many people are interested in it. But let me know what you guys think. I might go to Indiana. Especially because it's not going to be Caitlin Clark versus Team USA. I might go to Indiana next year. I might just go and do it. I might try to catch their last home game, stay for a week. How far is Indiana away from Iowa? I've got some friends in Iowa. I might decide to go to Iowa. Iowa to Indiana. It's an 8-hour drive. You can't get there on public transport. Heck, it's a 200 flight. Maybe not. But yeah, that is... I might just try to look for a flight, I guess. But I think I might go. I might go next year, depending on how this channel's doing. If this channel's continuing to do well, if the Mick Hoops NBA channel is doing well, you never know. You might see me at All-Star Weekend if this channel does pretty well as well. If you guys are not subscribed, this is the men's basketball channel, Mick Hoops. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That's it. I'm interested in this. I think it's going to be cool. And also, you're not going to have all the Phoenix Mercury players poaching her. You're going to have a lot of people poaching her, but you're not going to have the Mercury players. Saying it really is Caitlin Clark's league now. To be fair, she did say next year, bring it to Indiana. So, yeah, it would have been hilarious if it was brought to Iowa. If it was brought to Iowa, it really would have been funny. But, yeah, look, the WNBA have to make business decisions. And unfortunately, for some people, the business decisions are going to be building around a lot of the league around her. But as a consequence, some of these players may not get quite as much media coverage as they deserve, but they might make but they're going to make twice as much money as they otherwise would. So I think it's a good consequence, making twice as much for a little bit less media coverage. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, I'm still recording. See you.